Hi everyone, welcome to Linger Longer with Books. My name's Catherine, and in this week's video I'm going to be sorting out all my bookshelves behind me and my book trolley down here for all of my 2025 reads. Hi everyone, I'm back in real time now. You would have just seen a little chunk of video where I was sorting through my bookshelves behind me, as well as my book trolley here. Let me see if I can show you. There you go. And it is not, I'm not done yet at all. I have got a stack of books here that I have removed. I've been quite ruthless from my trolley here. Let me see if I can give you a better angle of the trolley, and also without breaking the camera, I've also got my new display of book club titles that I thought I would talk through, which kind of are going to stay on that shelf and not on the trolley. So on here I have got the following. I've got a range of different fiction books that I have got clearly on my TBR for the year already. Hopefully you can sort of see the spines quite clearly. A mixture, couple of non-fictions, but mainly thriller, kind of fantasy and romance. Then I'll just take you down, sorry for the camera angles, I will take you down to the next shelf. Again, these are books that have either been massively on my sort of TBR for quite a while, or I just didn't quite get to this year. And then the remaining shelf down here is one that I do have to sort through, because some of these, again, I really want to get to. I might listen to some of them, like this one, Emily Dean, on audio, so I might be able to kind of cover that off in my new 2025 TBR. That's not going to go back on there for a second, but otherwise these will need to find a home on my bookshelves and get switched in with some other books. But yeah, I do just have that constant problem, like many of you out there probably do, of space. Well, let's straighten you up there. I just think I need another bookshelf here to accommodate all of these books, because even switching them in, switching them out, I don't think I've quite got enough space. So anyway, I just thought that I would share. I did share it on my Instagram photos the other day. I've got myself, you can't see me, but that doesn't matter, a new kind of book display for upstairs, and these are essentially all of my well, a fair chunk, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11, I think all but one of my 2025 book club titles. So I'll just hold these up so you can get a good view of those. So I've got Riley Sager there. It's a bit of a sort of a bit of a horror. The Book Thief, heard so many good things about that one over the years. The Marriage Act by John Mars, I've heard really good things about that. Cecily by Annie Garthwaite, that's historical fiction. Then we've got a couple, God, this is quite heavy to hold. We've got a couple of non-fiction, sort of food related. So we've got Hungry by Grace Dent, who's just been made the new UK MasterChef co-presenter. And then Jessie Ware, Omelette, that's quite a short one. Then we're going back to historical fiction, but many sort of centuries before, with Ramses. We've got Scoops by Sam McAllister. She became quite, she was a brilliant journalist in terms of career, but she actually exposed a lot of Prince Andrew's work and set up the famous Emily Maitlis interview with him. Then we've got All Us Sinners, which is based in Leeds in the 1970s around the Yorkshire Ripper case, which was horrendous. Then we've got some kind of murder, horror, gore, blood Shed with The Gathering, CJ Tudor. And then at the end of the year, next December, whole year away, but it will come around quickly, is Jenny Colgan's The Christmas Bookshop. So I'm just going to put that down before my arm snaps off. So yeah, I was going to keep this video short and sweet as I can. And I will continue tidying up, rearranging the bookshelves behind me, as well as my book trolley, so it is good to go in early January. But otherwise, I hope you have enjoyed this video. I need coffee. Let me have a sip of it. My coffee has not kicked in. And if you have enjoyed this video, I really appreciate you watching this far regardless. Would you be kind enough to leave me an emoji, which is the face with the glasses and the little sort of teeth showing. I sort of see that as a bit of fondly as a geek symbol, geek emoji. So that would be lovely, because I think this is quite a geeky thing to do, in the nicest, meant in the nicest way. This, I think a lot of you out there will appreciate the organisation and the lists, which brings me on to a future video that I'm going to be recording quite soon, which is my sort of 2025 book planner and how I kind of organise content that I produce and share on here, and other things in my bookish world. So there you go. I hope you've enjoyed this one. If you are already subscribed, big thank you. If you aren't, please consider sort of hitting the subscribe and the like button. Yeah, and let me know how you are organising your sort of 2025 TBR out there. How do you do it? Is there method to your madness? You've obviously seen my madness here, and it continues. And it's this thing where I have set myself 25 titles to read in 2025, which is kind of like my North Star, no pun intended, where those are the kind of the essential books I really want to concentrate on reading. But I think I might set myself, I usually set myself a bonus list beyond that key amount. So that might be another 10 books or 25 books if I'm ambitious, and set myself, say, an overall annual target of 50 books to read. Although it is never just about the number, it is about the enjoyment, and if full kind of support for, if you don't like a book, ditch it, because life is too short. So I'm going to be carrying on working on those in sort of the next week or so, over the Christmas period into the new year, so I can kind of get going 1st of Jan with my new planner that I'll share, like I said, as well as exactly kind of a clear kind of direction of books that I'm going to enjoy reading over the next 12 months. But there you go. I shall sign off. It's a few days before Christmas now, as this video goes out. So if you celebrate Christmas, I really hope that you have a wonderful time, however you want to celebrate and mark it. So whether that's with loved ones or quietly at home, or however, or even if you don't celebrate Christmas, I hope you kind of can get some downtime and enjoy some reading, whether that's hardback, paperback or audiobook. I'm hoping to kind of carry on with my festive reads that are here somewhere on some pile. These ones, not so much, I think that'll be one for next year, but absolutely these two are still on my TBR this month. I think this will be my next read, and then hopefully this one by the year end. So there you go. Thank you. Please take care, and I shall see you in next week's video.